It was a pleasant evening in Athens. The sunset covered the sky with red haze. At the same time, a group of shepherds were arguing aloud on how to share one of the sheep they had just butchered. "I deserve that sheep, for I have the most children to feed," says shepherd one. "No, I deserve it, because I am the tallest and you don't want to get in a fight with me," says shepherd two. "Well, if that's how you put it, then we'll all go against you and you won't stand a chance," says the other two shepherds. "That's unfair. I deserve it because I'm the oldest." They argued this way for several hours, and 2 hours later they all said one thing at the same time. "I think we should vote." At this point, they decided that each person will vote, choosing whether they wish to continue fighting over the meat or if they should simply share the meat. When voting, all three of them, tired of arguing, decide to share the meat and to give slightly more to the shepherd with the large family. This way, all three shepherds left the front steps of the Parthenon satisfied, both with their actions and their meat they took home. Little did they know that they had created a political system that 2.5 millennia would be the greatest and most effective and used in mankind. Democracy. I bet you heard about the word democracy very often. Democracy here, democracy there. Democracy in 300 BC and democracy in the future. Democracy is a very ancient set of ideals, but what exactly is democracy? Democracy is a form of government where the power and rights are shared equally among the people, and not in the hands of the leader. This system is used today by most of the world's nations. It works thanks to the following reasons. Every citizen is equal, and people have the same rights and duties. Also, no one is allowed to do what they please because they must obey a law that is equal for all unchangeable, and in most circumstances. As long as this is obeyed, righteousness will rule. No one has the power to change the laws. The natural right and of people must be respected no matter what. If everyone is to be represented, then everyone has to participate in politics in order for them to be represented fairly. People have to be good at choosing their leader and therefore need to be educated. You've heard of elections, right? It is through elections that people pick the leader, politicians. They are trusted the most. Politicians are people that are trusted by citizens to organize the country and therefore chosen as guides and leaders. Often, however, democracy is abused by politicians in order to benefit from their own trust that the people give them. In this case and other cases where leaders don't obey the law, citizens have every right to rebel. Overall, it is because of these 3 points democracy has been able to form in fair countries. It is thanks to democracy that you are here today and able to express yourself with access to freedom and liberty.